sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go under the stars in Glendale. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, here's Hurts. That's complete to the rookie from Clemson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First down. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. The Cardinals have got it. Into space. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that.
Face with tears of joy, 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 face with tears of joy. I'm sorry, bro.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Is what it is.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Crazy. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It is a big play for the Eagles. 30 7 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's third and 8. Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Now Hurts. Look wide. Get this one complete. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. Hurts will try it again. Goes down to his left. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
Maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. Snap wasn't great. Kick is cold. It is no good. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Right to the air is Leonard. Little short pass he is caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Leonard. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. To throw is Hurts. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
He'll get that out to Barkley. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
1 quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. A 1-point affair, 7-6 is the score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. From the 35, here's 2nd and a couple. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd down and 9. on play action. Hurts. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
They motion a receiver right. Hurts again. This is intercepted. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. Rolling right. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Throwing on 2nd down. Leonard gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Really nice call there on 3rd and inches. You have the defense thinking run, and then you hit them with the short pass, and the yardage you get after that is just gravy. They turn this into a nice play, and they pick up a first down.
Here's 1st and 10. To the air once more. Leonard. Now he'll air one out. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing again is Leonard. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. Open man, left side. He's got it. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Like We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw.
Face with tears of joy, 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 face with tears of joy. You are, I'm sorry, bro. Is what it is.
A gain of 14. First down, Eagles.
A first down throw for Hurts. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On play action, here's Hurts. Forced out wide, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And an Eagle
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. First and 10. To the air again. Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Again, Hurts. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And
Entering settings screen. Menu narration set to 100.
Case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Got it. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Let's 17 to the football. Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Leonard to throw. The throw here is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Ready.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. Throw on the run is complete. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It is a big gain for Arizona. 35 yards.
Okay, ready.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
And set go. 60 backs. Reload. Reload. Set go. Hut, hut.
Benson will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And in motion is Brown. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Set up the screen, out wide, it's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Hey, Silver. Great.
Hurts will try it again. Flushed to his right. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Benson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Eagles' 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Leonard. They work this out wide to Benson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Let's go.
To throw is Leonard. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
Gain of 10 yards.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
19 tight. 60 Bobcat.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision-making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
right again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal.
Let's go now. 60, pound to 60.
Play action. Here is Leonard. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's third down and goal. They'll throw. It's Leonard. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge catch to cut into the deficit.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Walter Nolan able to pursue his man and drop him for a loss of 4. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Man in motion is Smith. To throw on second down is Hurts. Throw to right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Hey, 73, 73. And anyway, that's...
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Eagles are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
On first down, Leonard. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Leonard now on second down. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. And the rush gets home. He'll go down That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. To the air on second down. Here's Leonard. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up third down.
Not fun here. Third and a lot.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now Leonard. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
A 14-yard
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And an Eagle first down.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Send a man in motion right. Hurts to the air on 1st down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That's Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down, Eagles.
On play action, here's Hurts. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. And he'll somehow turn this into an impossible. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Man in motion, heading right. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. from the shotgun. It's Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down. They'll take him back to the other side of midfield. Third and long for Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barker. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch. But I can promise you, the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one intercepted. He works free, right side, to the 20. So they make the decision on fourth down and try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The kick is good. That's the score. Cardinals 31, Eagles 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Hurts. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And an Eagles first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second down and 10.
To throw, Hurts. Set up the screen. Out wide, it's Brown.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Arizona. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Score, Cardinals 38, Eagles 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Good.
On first down, it's Hurts. Caught by Saquon. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Field team.
For Eagles, first down.
A first down throw for Hurts. Throw on the run is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cardinals' 41-yard line.
Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Moving to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
And it's third and 3.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 7 Pirates.
To the air once more. It's Leonard. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big gain for Arizona. It covers 51 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Throwing on 2nd down. Leonard. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Cardinals. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. it gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Leonard gonna throw on 1st and 10. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. Here is Leonard. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
3rd down and 10 yards.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And that is going to be an absolute disaster. They wanted the holder to throw it. He couldn't get away. Now they're going to turn it over on downs.
Let's give this defensive unit a lot of credit. They come out thinking they're going to defend a field goal try, and next thing you know, they're defending the fake. But they were all in the right position. They were all executing their responsibilities. They don't fall for anything, and what was once a good drive has now come to an end.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Cardinals are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. To the air is Leonard. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is hot. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. We'll try to run here with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
1st down, Eagles.
Throwing is Hurts. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Up to 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Hurts to the air on 1st down. He'll get that out to Barkley.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A try here for the extra point. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of one, they get two. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. Play fake, it is Leonard. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is caught at the 3. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. The final act now of this football game, the extra point. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.